Welcome to the EcoLife project. My name is Walt, and this is my story. My specific thoughts on this part of the country and being homeless is that people are too nice. People are way too nice. I think that as far as like being in, for example, shelters, a fantastic thing, right? A great idea. Their heart is in the right place. Not helpful though, because if you give somebody a place to sleep for 6 months, where are they going to go? What are they going to do other than stay there for 6 months? Everybody I met that had a bed at the homeless shelter had been there for at least 4 or 5. For context, I was homeless for 30 days. That's ridiculous. People are simultaneously too nice and too ignorant, because at the same time, good God, don't give somebody food that you've been eating on. That's not helpful. Don't give somebody food that's been sitting out for an hour. That's not helpful. You're going to make somebody sick. You're not going to help them. If you want to help somebody, and you're a nice person, because I know nice people are out there, give them some food. Some actual food. Not a granola bar, not a protein bar. Give them some hot food. That will go further for them than anything else would. We can get everything else. We can do everything else. Food is the most difficult thing. If somebody walked up to you, not knowing your situation, not knowing where you came from, not knowing who you are, and was just like, you look pitiful, here's some food. How do you think they're going to take that? What do you think they're going to do? There is nothing more insulting than somebody accusing you of being helpless without knowing anything about your situation. It's unbelievably insulting, and it's ridiculous. If everybody took the approach of, hey man, you need something? Can I do anything for you? Instead of being like, out of the charity of my own heart, I'm gonna go give some food to some people. What? Get over yourself.
At the end of the day, you're still a human being.
Yeah. Everybody out there on the streets is out there because of one reason or another, and it's probably because they're acting like a person. People screw up. People get in trouble. People end up on the streets. It's not necessarily something that we can prevent, but it is definitely something that we can help with. Just not in the sense of spoon feeding people. Charity goes a long way. Too much charity is not helpful. It takes away the ability to be self-sufficient at one point or another.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to be reliant. It's easier to give in to your own human nature because we are all the same. Under all of these layers that make us different, under all of these things that give us individuality, the one thing that we're all the same in is that whatever feels the best at the time, whatever is easiest at the time, is what we are going to continue to do. If you give a dog, for example, a stray dog, if you give them food every day, they're going to come back to you every day for that food. Every single day, no matter what, right? Even if you stop giving them food, even if you stop helping them entirely, they're going to come back to you and they're going to ask. And in little doggy terms, they're going to pout. And you may give in or you may not. At a base urge, people are the same way. If you give somebody an inch, generally, they'll take a mile. Why bother fixing the situation? At that point, why bother trying to help yourself out of the situation when There's a shelter that you may get kicked out of for a couple weeks, but they'll let you back in a few, and then you'll have 6 months inside, and then you'll be kicked out again, and then you'll be on the streets for a little bit, but then you go back to the shelter and you're like, hey, I'm back again. They let you in. There was a person at the shelter that was there for 3 years. 3 years. How do you do that? How do you stay in that situation for 3 years? The system's broken. And it's broken because people think that we should be giving more help than what's necessary. The way that they get money, there are spots around town. There are some on Columbia. There's one on 16th called the Perch that is open for like certain youths. I think it's 18 to 24. I went there and I got a shower a couple times. A great place. I love their policies. They don't stay open for very long, and they help all that they can, but they don't do too much. Great place, suggested to anybody who needs help that's homeless between the ages of 18 and 24. The crazy thing about that is that people my age will walk in there, see all the clothes that they have that they're giving away to other people, that they're trying to like help clothe the homeless community with. They'll take a bag full of those clothes and they'll sell them to people too old to get into the Perch, and then use that money to go buy more drugs so that they can smoke again, so that they can shoot up again, so that they can do whatever it is that they can. It's not just blowing somebody on the corner anymore. It's stealing things that people are charitably giving to help the homeless community to buy the drugs that they need. Thank you for watching the EcoLife project. My name is Walt. I'm no longer homeless.